Good afternoon.
Welcome. I'm Neil,
I'm Mike.
and
I'm showing you this game called FTL.
I've never played this game before.
FTL stands for Faster Than Light.
Okay, I like that name.
Wait, I can't continue. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You
so,
delete your old
no.
game? Okay.
This game is... I just didn't know if it was saving my achievements and stuff, but it is. So,
not what I expected.
it's a roguelike. Do you know what that means?
No.
It means you start, and once you're dead, you're dead.
Oh,
And you
permadeath.
restart over.
Okay, yeah.
So, how it works is you pick a spaceship. You start with one.
Okay.
I've unlocked a few, but I'm gonna do this one anyways because I'm most familiar with it. But I have 4,
Okay.
so I can be like this thing.
That one's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I like
But
this one.
I'm being the one because they have different weapons and drones and stuff, and just my play style. I'm used to playing with this.
Yeah.
So how it works is we're gonna name it. For some reason, every time I play this, I always name it Sky Space,
Okay.
and
Could
I
it be
think
this
I'm at 7.
Skyspace 7?
Because
Why Skyspace?
why is my keyboard being weird? Might have to check this out, but I don't know. It was the name I thought of. Like if I go back, you can look at my stats, and 6 is my latest
Skyspace
one.
6.
Yeah,
So you've been getting progressively
that's the only one that
better.
I've beat the game victory. I've only
Okay.
beat this game once. It's really hard, even on easy mode. It's not easy. So I'm at 7. So we'll see how Sky Space 7 does. So this is Sky Space 7.
Okay.
We have our crew here: Kara, Willow, and Weston.
I like Weston's
I like
probably...
these names. These are fine. These are great names.
Yeah. Is Weston the underachiever?
Well, they're humans, so they're all common and uninteresting.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So pretty much, I'll show you it as we go. Ask me anything if you have questions.
Oh, okay.
How it starts is you have your ship. I like to, just to keep track, I like to make the top one the pilot since it's the front of the ship. And then I make the second one down. I like to put her on guns. Because your abilities get...
Can Weston be the
see.
captain?
Nope. It's once it gets crazy, keeping track of things, knowing where to send them back to, it's easier for me to...
Okay.
The top one to be the pilot, because it
All
just
right.
makes sense. It gets very hectic. So you have this power meter here. You can
Okay.
upgrade your powers. You can get more powers. You put them into different slots here. Like, I could have another one in this is my FTL drive, which is like, I can dodge bullets and stuff, and I don't have an extra power to do it though. I'd have to upgrade and buy power for
Okay.
20, which you get currency. It's like a shared currency for shops and your ship.
Okay.
And
Can you move around?
no, how it works is you jump. So I'm not in combat, so everything auto charges. Normally you have to wait for this to charge to jump if you're in combat, but I can jump. I choose where I want to go. This is the exit. I have to get through 8 of these sectors to get to the end.
You jump kind of like you jump in Star Fox,
Similar.
because that's what it reminds me of.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like
So-
to milk the first area and go to as many places I can. The rebels will start coming after me, and every jump I do, they get closer. And you don't want to get caught by the rebels, so...
So the rebels are bad in this, whereas
Yeah.
in Star Wars are good.
Well, you're not really a rebel or an alliance.
Okay.
You know, you're whoever you want to be.
I like that. That's really good. Okay.
So, for some reason, I just got a weapon really early, which is like, it doesn't happen very often. I got a fire beam.
I'm glad we caught it on video.
Yeah, well, it's
Rare
not-
occurrence.
Sure. This is like, I don't have enough power to charge it anyways. Not that interesting.
So we're gonna jump again.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate up here. See, I have 14 fuels, so I can only jump 14 times. I'm gonna need to buy more fuel at some point.
Okay.
This is, you arrive at a damaged, dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board.
What's boarding? Oh, you're gonna tell me not to.
Sometimes you can lose a crew member. It's a very harsh game.
Well, if we lose,
No, if you lose a crew member, you're like fucked. This is not a.
Then choose number 2.
Willow's gone. No,
I'm
it's
more
like,
conservative anyway.
now I'm almost
so
dead.
Let's not die. So we'll scrap it.
But there could be survivor. Like, it means some guy could go crazy and kill us, or he could join our party.
So it's like
I'm gonna try it.
coming upon a ship out at sea, and you're like, they could be pirates, but maybe not.
Oh, I got a guy.
Oh, cool. So
Pomeroy. All right. Well, now I have a shield guy to
Pomeroy.
whatever. Now I have a guy to see all 3 of my things that can be manned are manned now. So it means they get a little power boost. So like my guns will shoot faster once I get into combat and stuff.
So we're doing better than you've ever done before, because we got that weapon. We have Pomeroy.
Nope.
No.
We're just doing.
We
haven't really done anything. We already went to this location, so nothing of interest. Sea rebels are coming.
Oh, okay. That's not good.
Well, it just is what it is.
It's just a fact.
It's just they're coming. I mean, you don't want to get caught by them. So you can avoid it, or we can get in battle. And it's an unmanned ship, so it's going to be really easy. So we're going to get in battle, pause it. Now, what we want to do is set up our... This is 1 I have mapped to my missile.
Yeah.
I always put it at 2, actually. It's easier. So 2 is my missile, which I'm going to shoot at the shield. And then, since the bar's shorter, I know this will go off first anyways, so I don't really have to think about it. And then I take their missiles out, because that means they can't shoot me if their missiles are out.
That's smart. That's
but I want to take their shield out with my missile first, which I only have 8 missiles.
Okay.
So I unpause it and wait for it to charge. The first battles are kind of easy.
So is this real-time battle, or is this turn-based battle?
It's real-time, but you can pause it at any time.
Okay.
And set up stuff. Like, I could be like, you, hurry up, go here, there's a fire there, and he'll go there and put it out. Or you can open the doors to put fires out. It gets pretty hectic, and people will board your ship and try to kill you. It snowballs really fast. Get back to that room. It has a... see, it's on fire, so I'm going to send the shield guy. Since the shields are blue, that means they already shot a missile that put them offline for a little while. But they only have... See, you want to queue up your weapons before they go back, so you don't have any delay.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're not being efficient.
So when did you start playing this game?
Like a couple weeks ago. I played it a bunch for a couple weeks. See, I'm not going to shoot a missile.
Okay.
Because he's kind of offline. Alright, that's room's on fire. I'm going to get them out of that room because they get hurt by the fire. And I'm going to open the airlocks to get the fire out of the room before we worry about it.
It's also right next to the oxygen room, which I'm pretty sure oxygen is flammable in the right conditions.
Well, that's not too much of a concern. But see, his guns are all offline, so
he's also unmanned.
Yeah, so he can't repair them either, because you have to have men to go run to the rooms and repair things. So I
like the little gun on the top of the ship, I must say.
Before we jump again, see, like, if we were in battle and we were going real bad, we wouldn't be able to jump away.
Okay.
Because this isn't charged.
All right.
Because you have to have someone in this room to make it charged. But I'm going to close these airlocks now.
So does that distinguish the fire?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That got rid of the fire. And then kind of open these, vent out the room, because they'll still get hurt a little in there because doesn't have oxygen because it was just open to space.
Okay, that makes sense.
Gets rid of the fire because you get rid of the oxygen.
It's a lot of logic in this game.
So now it's just easier to remember, because see how everyone's grouped in this room? And then sometimes you forget who's who because you want to keep them in the same spots because they get more upgrades.
Okay.
Like, I know Willow was the gunner because she was the second one back, so I keep her in that room. And then these other 2 can go repair this because it's red. So they're going to repair that because you got to repair everything before you jump again, or else...
Repairing stuff on StarCraft? Which I know a little bit about StarCraft.
Yeah, I mean, you can get send guys to repair stuff in StarCraft when, like, an enemy hits something. So, yeah, it's similar to that. But I like that you can pause it at any time. So, like, if it gets too crazy, you can pause it and kind of regain your composure.
That's cool.
And I sent them to this room to get healed because their health was low. So I knew he was a guy here, and then he's the shield guy. Once he gets back to... We have an extra point. Oh, because that gun came off. Okay. Now, that opened up. We can see what all these points mean now. Because I didn't read the text, but it opened up something.
So, who was...
the distress beacon.
What was up with that unmanned ship?
Those are just like drone sentinels. It doesn't really matter. I think they might be rebel. It says on the text, but those are just stupid.
Just nondescript drones.
Yeah, you'll start fighting different creatures and stuff, and that's interesting. Coming from the surface, and your sensors are picking up a single life form. I guess I'll go on the surface. Now if I lose one, I'll still have 3, so it's not...
Okay.
Find a colony. You find a lone survivor.
Lucky again.
Right. Usually, it's not a human. I like get mantis people because they're really cool. They like whenever they're really good fighters, so I always like keep them in these rooms just waiting, and when people try to board my ship, like mantises kill them.
That's crazy good. I love that.
I don't know why I have 5 humans. One time I had like 6 different species of creatures, and it was like so cool.
That must keep the game dynamic, I suppose.
Yeah. So I lost track because from talking, I wanted to do something before we moved on. But I can't remember what. Oh well.
So what would happen if we just stayed here, or if we went like laterally to that place up top?
If we went here, we'd fight a rebel, and eventually, I've never got taken over that, but I assume you lose. You have that warning area, and so it'll just make you get into a fight where you don't. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do.
So you have to constantly progress, or else.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So these guys say. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message. The pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. So he'll give me 2 fuel and 15, or I can try to be a hero. And you kind of balance, well, is this actually good? And you know what? This is fine. That's probably about what I get from the battle anyway, so it makes sense to just take the bribe. So, alright, I wanted to upgrade this because it lets me see inside the enemy ship, and I like watching the little people run around. There's the exit, but I'll check out the store first. I still got time before the rebels catch up. Sometimes there's good things at the store.
So how long do these games usually take?
It depends. Some of them take anywhere. You could die fast. I'd say like 40 minutes for a good run.
Okay.
So like 2 videos if we do it. I don't like these. There's one thing I look for in augmentations. It's auto gun filler. So at the start of a battle, any guns you have loaded automatically full, and you can shoot right away. You just take out their missiles right away, and it's like the most powerful thing that I could see to do. It's how I beat the game. So I always repair, because if this hull damage, you lose. If it goes to 0, so you want to make sure that you keep an eye on that.
Do we need more missiles?
Missiles are expensive. I like to find them in like instances because it's 6 for 1.
Oh.
That times 4 means he has 4 in stock.
Okay.
And that's kind of expensive in my opinion. Sometimes you'll run across things where they're like, "Hey, I'll give you 5 for this for like 10," and you're like, "Okay, that's a good deal." Like this, I could have got repaired for cheaper than I did, but I didn't know that was gonna happen. Anyways, now we go to the next sector because we don't have too much time to screw around.
It doesn't look like it. Oh wow, there's that many sectors.
Yep. So we can choose to go with this one, but they're both rock controlled. Rock is a species. Okay. We're gonna go with this one.
Are they like golem creatures? Sort
of, yeah. They're like these rock men. I don't really like them though, because whenever I have them on my team, they're like really slow. You should tread carefully here. Okay.
They are rocks.
Yeah.
To be fair.
So I'm gonna go. I don't really need to go to the store, so I'm gonna go down here and kind of check out all this stuff. See what we can find. So, small merchant ship messages you. Taking. Oh, wow, why are they? Last time I played this game, I never got free stuff.
Really? And now we're just getting free stuff?
Yeah, and all these crew members for free. Usually I buy crew at like, I like recruit them at stores. What does this do? Slow but reliably powerful standard beam weapon. Beam damage is reduced. I don't really like beams. Oh well, maybe I'll just sell it at some point if I need money. Beams are kind of stupid. I'll show you them at some point once I have enough missiles to. Alright, see, like, those are 2 rocks.
Okay.
Like, you can get any of the species you see on your team, too.
They must have some positive attributes.
They all have a thing, Like, they're good at fighting. There's guys that are good at repairing. There's guys that make it so if they're on the guns, they make them go even faster. Stuff like that, so they just want to kill me because I'm in their space, and they don't like that. So
can we explain that there's no other way, like, we had to go into a rock sector, or they just don't care?
They don't care. We're humans. We're 5 stupid humans. So they just took our shield down. See, we only have 1 shield right now. We can upgrade that with points. We're also in an asteroid field right now, so...
Should we pause it?
No, because I'm just waiting for my guns to come up. There's not really anything more to queue up. My missile missed, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to shoot another one. See, we're not going to be able to jump till this fills because we're in a dangerous space, so it's not going to autofill. Missile took out his shields. That took out that. And he says, I'll give you all. See, he's going to give us 4 missiles to stop killing him.
Well,
that's
let's
a good
do that.
deal.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good deal.
What's going to happen if we
kill him?
we
We could get worse. It's kind of like a lottery if you just think of it in like game terms. If you take yourself out of the world, you think, if I kill him, I'm probably not going to get 4 missiles. 4 missiles is really good.
Would other rock creatures get more pissed at you if you killed them?
No, because they hate it. Actually, maybe because they're neutral right now, so I'm not sure. They don't actually like hate us. They just don't want us here. All right, we're jumping out of here because it's an asteroid field. So let's go. You want to go to as many points as you can, as much time as you have, because you want to be more creative. Okay, well.
I'm surprised there's not more asteroid fields around here because it's all rocks.
It's true. They kind of are the asteroids, in a way.
Maybe those.
But you could also, like, with some of the beam weapons, they'll set fire, so you can do it in rooms with people in them. And, like, some of them will hurt people. So there is different guns. Like, I just have the 2 starter weapons going right now.
Yeah. I have a theory.
That worked out well.
That the asteroid field is their babies, and they were just protecting them. Fair enough.
Because they're rocks.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. They're hostile now. Not these ones are.
Oof. Well, then let's kill them.
Yeah. They don't have missiles up, so I'm not going to waste missiles shooting them. I just leave my missile charge in case something goes crazy. Sometimes it'll say, like, they're trying to leave, and you want to blow up their engine. You could also blow up their oxygen. It makes them they have to repair it before they die. See, like, I didn't get that much from that, so that's why I keep taking these deals.
What's all this scrap?
Scrap is this thing up here.
Okay.
It's what you buy stuff with and what you upgrade with. It's just currency.
Oh.
See, like, I have 111, but I like to save 120 because the best upgrade that, in my opinion, in the game is at a lot of stores for 120, and I'm always pissed when I don't have the money to get it when I get there, so I'm going to see if they have it in stock, because I can sell something if they have it. So we'll see. Nope. But see, I could buy a rock guy, Craig Dolan.
I really want to buy him because of the name.
I do too, but I don't like them, actually. They're my least favorite aliens.
Oh, such a good name, though.
They're just really slow. And they're not very good at, like, repairing stuff, so I don't see the point to them. Oh, another store.
Craig Dolan.
We're going to be tight with these rebels, though, because we have to circle all the way around the galaxy.
Right.
No. See, I could get cloaking, which gives me another thing down here, but I'm not one to cloak. Oh shit, this is a really good weapon.
Well, the best defense is good offense. So as long as we're good.
This shoots 5. I've never had one that good.
We should get it then.
I'm gonna get it. I won't be able to use it for a while because, well, I can sell this. See, I'm not gonna be able to use it for a while because I think it takes 4 slots, and eventually I'm gonna replace that with it. The burst 2.
Is that a missile launcher?
No, this one doesn't shoot missiles, which is good because we're gonna run out of missiles at some point. Oh, also, I like to buy a couple fuel things so I don't run out and fix my ship. Okay.
It sounds like we're all good.
Yep. So I'm gonna start heading towards there because the
We're
warning
going to
is
the
coming.
Yeah.
But like once I get extra money, upon our beacon, you detect a distress call. I'll aid him.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say I like this the background here.
Yeah.
The space stuff is pretty cool. Like that for a wallpaper or something. I like the color schemes that they have.
So early game, I stick to the same thing. I hit the shield with the missile because it goes through shields, and then when the shields are down, I hit the laser with my laser. Because that seems the most beneficial to turn off their lasers. You know?
Yeah.
Because once their lasers are down, they just kind of sit there. It turns off these things.
Yeah.
So I hit their laser good. Just their shield again.
Well, it's like if you're in a fight, you kick them in the knees until they collapse, and then they can't stand. Or you punch somebody right in the collarbone, and they can't lift their arms up. Done.
Yeah, that's a true statement.
If you're ever in jail, write that down.
They are screwed.
We just kicked them in the knees.
All right. Well,
chopped them right in the throat.
And they're gonna give us even more to help because we helped them. Well, they want us to come here because we helped them, which could be. I'm not gonna do it because if I go all the way here, that might not connect there.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have to go around, and I'm gonna.
And you'll be heading away from. I don't know. It's too far. Sorry.
Usually I like to, but we're running too tight on time. All right, these rocks have now learned their lesson.
Let's murder these rocks.
Yep. So, like I said, the first, I'd say like 4 sectors it doesn't really get too crazy. It's once you start getting to like Mantis people and they have teleporters and they try to board your ship, like he'll just auto repair that. But see, since it took it down a notch that he's repairing right now.
Yes.
I can't use this gun because
okay.
I only have 2 things available.
I get it. I get how this works now.
And it does by priority basis where you put these. So if this was here, that would have went offline. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So his missiles are out though. So like, it's not. And he only has 1 hull thing left, which means 1 hit of anything, and he's just dead. Doesn't even matter where I hit.
Well, let's hit him.
I'll hit his oxygen.
Do rocks breathe oxygen?
Yeah.
In this game, they do.
Yeah. They're just rock creatures.
I was under the impression that they
I could check this distress out. I have enough time.
Do we?
Yeah, because once I go here...
Then it'll be at warning level. Okay.
Yeah, which could be actually...
So
once I get to there...
What if those don't connect? And they probably will, but...
These connect for sure. They never don't. That's far, so I wouldn't think.
True.
But if they're close, they're gonna connect.
Well, let's go there. No, don't go.
I'm not
Let's
gonna
just
risk
exit.
it,
Just go.
fighting the rebels if you're in warning, you just have to do a fight, but you don't get anything for it. So all you can take is hull damage, and it's just a net loss. Oh, I always sell drones. I don't use drones. Get rid of them. I just haven't really. It's like adds a whole other system, and I haven't really bothered to try it yet. So.
Can we add onto our ship?
Yep. Actually, thank you. I just forgot. I got confused. I wanted to add. Okay, a gun slot, and I need to add some power bars so that. Because my gun's going to extend, but I'm going to need the power to put more power into it. Otherwise, I have to take power off other things.
That's not what I meant. I meant could you put like an addition to your ship, like a deck or something like that?
Oh, no.
Like a second room?
No. But see, like I can take a power bar from the life thing because that only does something when someone's in the room. It heals them, but like it doesn't really matter if it's online all the time. You know what I mean? Because
only if you need it.
Yeah,
if it's being used.
If someone if I need to heal them, I can take something else off, throw them in that room. But I just like to have enough power bars not to think about it, because sometimes I'll send them to that room mid-battle and not realize it didn't have power, and they're just sitting there, and I'm not noticing they're not getting healed. But anyways, I wanted to upgrade the gun